Hi, welcome to JJ's Productions. We've got another Hitman 2 video. This time we're going to be doing Pretty in Pink and a New Army. They're both challenges set in Miami. We're going to be starting by the Dolphin Fountain outside the Kronstadt Centre, and the first thing we're going to do is try and get this guy on the left. Now, his name, if I'm right, is Ted, and we're going to get his disguise. So to do that, we're going to have to eliminate, well, not eliminate, we're going to have to pacify a few NPCs. So I brought the fish along with me, just because it's a good non-lethal weapon. I'm going to throw it at this just plain old civilian, I guess, here. And we're going to drag his body into a shredder, just to hide it, not to actually shred it. And what we're going to do after that is we're going to do a similar thing with a guard. There's just going to be a guy patrolling in this area, and what we're going to do is lure him into this little area that we've just been walking through. To do that, we're going to turn on the generator. The guard will hear the generator and we're just going to knock him out. For the purposes of that, I've picked up the coconut and all we have to do is just throw it at his head. Once he's out of the way, we can knock out Ted and we can just make our way into the Kronstadt Centre. So these two challenges are pretty simple, but they have been complicated a little bit on master difficulty by the looks of it. I remember seeing the demo, I think, for this challenge, and I'm sure there weren't that many NPCs in the area, so I do think they've made it more complicated. Similarly, for Pretty in Pink, I do believe Sierra used to take away the guards, whereas now you have to pacify them. I could be wrong, but that is how I remember it. So yeah, it's just interesting seeing how they've made things more difficult on master difficulty. So we're going to pacify him and just drag his body out of sight just in case anyone just happens to pass by the area and suddenly we've got to, you know, restart the level. You don't want to do that, so just tuck him out of sight. That way, you know, while you're getting on with the challenges, he won't be found. So once we've actually got the disguise, we've hidden him away, what we're going to do is go into the Kronstadt Centre and we're going to go to the reception area. The receptionist is someone you have to speak to. I'm surprised they've made it that way, but yeah, you have to speak to her. And that'll get Robert Knox to go to the room where they're doing the Android demonstration. So go up these stairs, through the doors, take your pick which one. Don't go to the stairs on the right. There's an enforcer there and there's a camera, so take your pick which one's worse. I know which one I prefer to avoid. So as soon as she's finished blabbering on, we're going to go to the left and we're going to go through the aquarium area just to get to where we need to go. So you're not in a trespassing area, so you don't need to worry about anything like that. Just past these two guards here and we're going to go through the door on the right. There's a camera above, you cannot avoid it, but we are going to take out the surveillance anyway. I'm a little bit surprised that he's not allowed to carry a pistol. I'm going to assume it's because he's not actually doing anything here. He's not like on a patrol or anything, so yeah, I was a little surprised, but anyway, shoot the surveillance and that's the camera's taken care of. You haven't got to worry about that again. And what we do is just go to the left first of all. So go through this door, we're going to go straight through the double doors up here and then through the double doors on the right. There's a little I can't remember what you call it, a board there. There's a photo just below the board, pick it up. It's the way you kill Robert. From there we're going to go through this door on the right here and we're just going to have to sit through Robert's demonstration about the androids. So from what I can tell, this bit does take a while. I don't believe you can just trigger the kill straight away. I believe the target, or in this case Robert, does have to be in front of the android or whatever it is. So it's not like you can just put it on straight away and she'll turn around or hit'll turn around. So yeah, there's a little bit of waiting to do while he's just blabbering on. At this point I really wish that you could do something else just while he's doing that, in the sense of, you know, maybe go and sort out something to do with Sierra, but there is pretty much nothing to do. I've picked up them photos off the desk, so if you're playing this for the first time you could always just put them into the machine yourself. It'll target the three dummies in the front. It's just a way, I suppose, to actually pass the time while he's jabbering on, if you're not listening in particular. But once he's done, you know, you can actually kill him, so that's the one thing. You don't have to go all the way around and just wait for him to say, alright, I'm done here. So yeah, it looks like he's nearly done. So what he does is he's going to actually do a demonstration himself. He'll step up to the machine and actually put the photo that he wants to demonstrate. So as you can see, the android comes to life and shoots the middle target, I believe. So from there he goes forward, stepping full of confidence, saying, alright, well, I'll prove that this machine will not kill me. And I've got to admit, I think this is one of the funniest kills in the game so far. I don't know if there is something that will come along that'll top it, but it is just funny seeing his reaction. It's as if he goes, oh damn. So even if it's just a random response each time, they've nailed the sort of attitude you get when your own creation kills you. So yeah, I thought they did well with that one, and it's a very good kill to get. So once Robert's dead, we're going to go through the security area again. The suspicion will have dropped now because he'll have just gone back to napping down here. And what we're going to do is get the mascot disguise, or, well, it's a mascot disguise, but it is from the blackmailer. So I'm going to get the fish out again, and I'm just going to give him a good old whack on the head with it. From here, we're going to drag him into a crate. Now, I don't believe there's actually anything wrong with the crate, but I feel awkward dragging him in this area because there are a number of NPCs in the area, and I feel like he shouldn't be dragged here. You know, it's a bit like, seriously, no one saw me do that. But yeah, apparently you can do it. So don't change into disguise just yet. What we're going to do is get the car key. Do not forget the car key. So pick it up. It's just by the guy who's had the mascot outfit stolen from him. We're going to just go to get the mascot disguise now, and then we're going to get the evidence from the van. So change disguises, and the mascot's evidence is just around the corner. So you have to get the car keys out, which I think I learned in this take. I actually thought you could just unlock the van without them, but you do need to actually give the car a beep otherwise. So make sure you give it a quick beep, the lights will flash, open the door, and you can pick up the evidence. Now, one of the last things you need to do now is clear the area where Sierra will meet you. So there's 3, I'm going to call them bodyguards because I don't know what their actual designation is yet, but you're going to have to clear the area out, otherwise you will not be able to kill Sierra in the manner to complete the challenge. We're also going to need a crowbar to exit, so we're going to kill 2 birds with 1 stone and get the crowbar first of all, so that we can then use it to take out the guards in the area. So you know where, if you're on the right track, because you can see this big overpass with the yellow and blue on the outside. So we're going to vault over here. Now you're not trespassing in this area, so it's alright just to walk through. There's no criminality about doing this. So go all the way to the top, and there'll be 2 race guys up here. I think they might be race photographers. Again, I haven't really checked what their disguise class is as. So yeah, just, you don't have to nudge them, that was just me being an idiot. But yeah, just pass them by, and we're going to head back downstairs. Now, I actually thought I'd be in a trespassing area once I got to the bottom here, because I thought that because I'm not actually allowed in the area such as the blackmailer, I thought, oh, well, they'll let me. But no, they didn't even bother. So I used the crowbar to open these double doors, and from here, what I'm going to do is just get rid of the bodyguards. So I've got the crowbar in hand, and I'm going to just throw it to create a distraction. That gets one of the bodyguards over here. And I'm going to take some cover just so that I can actually get one of the bodyguards to go in that area, and I can just throw a coin. I do love the absurdity of the game though, just in the sense that 47 is in a mascot outfit. He's pretty much a big figure to be seen, yet this guard who comes to investigate this coin just has no idea that there's a pink big thing hiding behind a dumpster. So there is something amusing about the mechanics and all this, there's no denying it. I mean, I'm glad, because it would have been awkward if you'd have had to do it another way, but yeah, it's funny as always. So, knock that guy out. I use the fish, you can use the crowbar or whatever you fancy. And after that, all we've got to do is repeat for the second guard in this area. So, what I did, I threw a coin this time, just in the same little area to get that guard who's sitting down. I picked the coin straight back up, and I'm going to get into the same cover position, and I'm going to just wait until he comes to investigate the coin, sees there isn't a coin, and I'm going to throw it again near the dumpster. Rinse and repeat. It's not difficult in any way in terms of actually strategizing it. So yeah, he's come over, he's investigated it. Wait until the question mark goes, otherwise there will be a bit of difficulty. but once you've done that, just throw the coin and you'll come over here and investigate. So yeah, no problems whatsoever. I've got to admit, there's a bit of me that wanted to just use the card keys somehow with that. I don't know why, but I like the idea of just throwing the keys and it's like, ow, that hurts. But yeah, I don't even know why they're in the inventory, to be honest. Maybe it's just a little quirk of the game. But anyway, throw a fish at his head or throw a crowbar or whatever fancies you. If you try and do it silent assassin anyway, if you don't mind your ranking, you can just shoot him. But yeah, once that's done, what we're going to do is just go and announce ourselves to the guard at the front. We can't knock him out until he knows that we're here as the blackmailer, otherwise Sierra doesn't come to the area. So we're going to circle around the area and we're just going to hand him over the, well, not hand him over, but show him the blackmail documents. I've got to admit, I could just see it there a second ago. I love the idea that when 47 is just prone and he's not doing anything, he puts his hands on his hips and he's just trying to stay in character. It just makes you laugh because he does it at the weirdest times. They really nailed the absurdity of this outfit. I've got to give him real credit for it. But yeah, so we're inside officially now, and the bodyguard's just letting Sierra know that I'm here. And what I would advise is just wait until he says to you, Sierra's on her way, and then you can actually get about getting rid of him. The slight difficulty with this is that when you do it, as you can notice, he's turned around. So it's not like you can just throw a coin and he'll go, oh right, what's that? So you have to sort of find a blind spot for him, and the best place I found, oddly enough, was by the crate. So just stand here, throw a coin straight on the ground and run. That way he'll probably think, oh, what was that? He doesn't see you, so yeah, it's a silly little thing, but again, this isn't the last game, so it's nothing new. Once he's done that, to bend over to pick up a coin, knock him out, put him in the crate, and then all you gotta do is wait for Sierra. So it's a very weird setup, this. I mean, I really do wish they'd done what I think they did in the beta, or it might even be in the game on professional or casual difficulty. The idea that Sierra will dismiss her guards, and that way it's just the two of you by the hole that you can push her in. Because, for me anyway, I find it a bit tedious getting rid of 3 guards. You know, I think, wouldn't it be more authentic that she'd be confident and go, right, I'll kill you without them here. You know, it just feels so awkward otherwise. But yeah, maybe that's just my take on it. You know, there are other takes obviously, but it's possible by all stretch. I just wish it was a little less tedious, as I've called it. I mean, even Sierra sort of goes, hey, where is everyone? You know, and yeah, it's the only thing about this challenge I didn't like. You know, I think like I said, they've nailed the mascot outfit in terms of how it's used and actually how 47 responds to it. But yeah, I just wish they thought of something a bit more clever regarding master difficulty. Even if it had just been maybe more cameras in the area, or granted I've taken out surveillance so that wasn't an issue, but maybe someone overlooking the area so that you had to maybe distract them with a pistol shot or something. I'm spitballing, I know here, but it's just, I just think this was a bit all over the place as far as actually completing it. So yeah, I'm just looking at 47 now doing his little flamingo walk. Yeah, I can't help but praise it. If anyone from the dev team ever listens to this video, I'd love them to know that they really nailed that. You know, when you're playing it, you really are taken in by the fact that 47 is playing the part to the little letter. Yeah, I can't help it. I mean, look at him, he's even talking about blackmail and he's just doing, hey, look at my pose. Yeah, it's wonderfully absurd. But yeah, as soon as she walks over to burn the letter, push her in the hole, kill completed, and the exit's a couple of yards away. So I'd like to thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, please leave it a like, and if you're interested in more Hitman 2 videos, consider subscribing to the channel. I'm going through the challenges as fast as I can, and I'm trying to do Silent Assassin suit only for all the levels first, but if I'm just like today, I'm having a bit of a break from Santa Fortuna, I'll probably keep coming back to Miami, so just keep checking back, there might be challenge videos popping up on the channel. Thank you very much, I'll see you next time, bye for now.